Alright, good stuff. Massive update. New tools. Select similar. Formerly mass select allows you to easily find and select anything similar to those already selected. Haul urgent. Oh, yes. Allows you to have marked items hauled before any other work is done. Holding shift will have colonists interrupt current work and begin hauling immediately. Right click menus. Tools with the right mouse button now have a context menu that allows them to affect the whole map. Allow tool. New tool. Finish off allows you to quickly and humanely clean up downed animals and raid survivors. Cool. Any bed can be used as a guest bed. Sweet. The three of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi and the sound of siren, well, 5 of us actually, and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Alright, so this is the team porting in. This is the map that we have to play with. There is a fair amount of swamp, which isn't great. We have quite a few places that we can dig in. I'm already kind of seeing this as a fairly fortifiable location, although the... Oh no, that's just lichen covered dirt. It's not fertile. Do we have any fertile... We have some over here, and a little bit there. There is a distinct lack of fertile areas, but that kind of suggests that we should build a base in here. Fortifying this entrance is going to be difficult because you cannot build things on the marsh. So we literally cannot build across this, so we're going to have to kind of go down and then around, which is annoying because the geothermal could get left outside. But we can connect across here, we can connect across here, and I guess we'll have to go around the marsh here as well. That gives us some areas that we can dig into as well. Looks like our food starts over there. Have I played as Poland and Kaiserreich? No, I haven't yet. Did Dwarf and Total War Warhammer end up dying? No, I don't think so. And don't worry, the Dwarven game is entirely being uploaded to YouTube. I made sure I had the rest of it rendered and prepped. And yeah, it'll go up to episode 51. It's currently on 45 as of today. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Okay. Thinking it was Wednesday, I was like, I haven't uploaded anything for Thursday yet. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I can do that tonight. Okay, so that's probably the prime build. Oh no, there's some rich soil here. Okay, in that case, this is definitely the prime location. Easily defensible. We can basically just lock this off. In fact, we could even lock it up there. And then we'd have this entire area to play with. And it has some very nice little hidden in areas. So we could have like an inner sanctum almost over here. And if we even wanted to do some fishing, the fishing would be right there. I like this position. This is a good position. Yeah, marsh slows people down great in front of a turret line. That's kind of what I'm thinking we would do over here and kind of force people around that way. Anyway, awesome. So we'll let our people land. Blink. And now we need to remember how the hell you play this game. So first of all, we need to build some walls. We'll start with wood because that's just what we know best. One other thing we'll need to do is select what's that? Steel. Steel can be forbidden for the moment. These can be unforbidden. Our weapons can definitely be unforbidden. In fact, who's our best shot? It was not you. Not you. You can't even shoot. It was Kajay, wasn't it? Pretty sure, yeah, it was Kajay. So Kajay, you get the best gun, which I think is bolt action rifle. Neon can equip one. Eagle can equip one. Relus equip. Wait. Oh, you're a brawler. Well, that's annoying. Well, Relus, you can go and grab the knife, then I guess. And then QWERTY is incapable of violence. Well, that's not exactly perfect, but it'll be fine. We started with some medicine as well. And all of that stuff is unforbidden. Components and stuff I really don't care about right now. Hey, Hayden Kelly. What have you missed so far? You've missed me setting things up. Like the group. That's about it. Right, the next thing that we need to do is find these berry bushes and just set a mass harvest order for everything basically in here, especially the stuff in the fertile area. Though that is an absolutely titchy fertile zone. No matter. Right, neck. Oh, here's the fences. Interesting. Which are somewhat cheaper. Set this up, then people can't come around there. I mean, I'm going to have to rebuild this ultimately anyway. I think I am just going to go ahead and put you over here. Just so we have this locked in so we can use this whole area. We'll probably go interior mining over there. And then the next thing that we need to do is build a kind of sheltered zone. I kind of have the feeling that doing something like that will work initially. And then we'll roof it in. Cool. Let's go ahead and unpause. And speed up a bit. People are vomiting up because they are not happy with life. And then off they go. They start to build and do their actions. The other thing that we probably should do actually is the work list. So I am going to... Oh, that's not what I meant. Do things manually. We're going to turn you all to 0. Is there a way of setting you all to 0? I thought there was. There is. It's that way. Yeah, I know. Stuff's not going to get done. Bear with me while I get this done. For the stuff that only odd people are doing, just click through those fairly easily. Alright, so we only have 2 researchers and managers. Oh, I see, they've rolled management and research into one skill, I guess. It's both just intellect. Have I ever heard of Empire Earth? I absolutely have. Great game. Okay, so everyone is going to be a firefighter. Let me think about this. So 1 is the most urgent. 1 I'm not going to use. 2 is going to be the baseline urgent. Maybe even 3, because it goes up to level 9. No, I think 2 is going to be baseline urgent. So for people that are really good at something, they're going to be level 2. So you're going to be level 2 there, you're going to be level 2 there. You're going to be level 2, you're going to be level... maybe not. Yeah. Wardening, that's probably a 2, that's probably a 3. In fact, you know what, we're going to set everything to 3. Gives me a little bit more leeway to play with. Hey, Polznik. So when do we start building the medium tanks? As soon as possible. So, Doctor. I'm going to set you as a 2 because that is definitely the main priority. You have a 9. You're passionate too, aren't you? Yes, you are. And then... those are crafting. I need to kind of get this back into my head, how exactly this works. So we have haul plus and haul. What's the difference? Hauling urgently. High priority hauling works like regular kind, only that things are manually designated. Use architect orders haul urgently to designate things to haul, added by the allow tool mod. I see. No, Siri, I did not say Siri, I said C. Right. Well, I guess the haul urgently will be level 2s. Cook. Right, let's go through these and select who exactly the best people for each job. So cooking is definitely one of the absolute main priorities. So you're going to have a baseline of 3 in that. If you're not cooking, you are growing. Fine. Hunting. If you're not hunting, you're researching. Fine. Though you will be hunting quite a lot. Construction. I don't have any really good constructors. So I think you are going to be the baseline main constructor. Mining, if you're not constructing, you're mining. Perfect. Smithing, tailoring, crafting, not needed at this point. Plant cutting, I think everyone will be doing that. Actually, we'll make those as a level... We'll make those a level 3 baseline. And then hauling and cleaning from the start will be level 3s, but we can tweak those later on. In fact, cleaning I think I'm going to make 4. You're the only one researching. You are probably going to be the only one managing, so we will make that a slightly lower priority. I think I'm going to make those 5 actually. There shouldn't be much cleaning to the beginning. Firefighting. Should be kind of high priority, honestly. Likewise, patienting. And then you are doctoring there. We're going to make the doctors level 3 on those two, so they do the doctoring first. Bed rest, same thing. So if you're not firefighting, then you're patienting. If you're not patienting, then you're bed resting. If you're not doing that, then you are hauling plus. Then you're doing your important jobs, with the exception of the doctors who always do that, regardless of what else needs to be done. And then we're going to say the same about flicking. We just want those to get done quickly. Then we have a warden. So if you're not doing any of those things and you are wardening, that is fine. We do have some animal handlers, which means that we can do some taming. I think Neon's going to be our main tamer, but we're going to have that as a fairly low priority. These guys could also do it, so we could keep some like Muffalo for food supplies, although they tend to be pretty other food intensive. Negotiation. We are very good at negotiating. So realist, if you're not wardening, then you are negotiating. If you're not doing that, you are cooking. Reasonable. Hunting. I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to make you a level 4 hunter. You are terrible at shooting, so are you. Then construction, we're going to make you guys 5 in construction, just so you can get things moved in and done. We're going to make everyone a level 3 grower. I'm going to make you 2s, because I want that done pronto. You're a level 3, so I'm going to make people level 4. Mining. Plant cuttings, those I don't care about. Perfect. So I think that's going to do in the beginning. Obviously that's going to get tweaked an awful lot, but it will do. I really like the judgment priority system, lots of flexibility. Yeah, the dragging and dropping stuff around is really nice. I kind of prefer this one more because it's just that little, for me it's a little easier to add a numeric value, and because the scale is from 1 to 9, you have a lot of leeway in exactly how you want to arrange that. So what I could even have done is have like 4 being the baseline, which would give me even more leeway to prioritize things more. And you know what, I'm going to do that. We're going to make the baseline 4. Well, we're just going to add 1 to all the jobs. Like so. Cool. In fact, hauling, I'm going to make... no. We'll leave these as 2s and the doctor as that. Yeah, I like that. Cool. So you do these things absolutely first, and then you start filtering out and doing the other stuff. And then if I decide to prioritize something more, then we have that 1 spot leeway. Cool, off you go. Get this stuff done. Then the next thing I need to take a look at is power generation. So we probably want wind turbine maybe out here, although those can get blown up. So possibly solar would be better, maybe in kind of this area. And with that we would then be able to set up a fridge, so we can start actually storing. Oh, are these wild heel root, nice, so that we can get these food supplies put away and stored. So I think I'm also going to mark, we need to think about this for the food storage. So if the fields are going to be here, and later on we don't have anywhere that's just like big open space for farming, I guess it would be down here. So food preparation and storage probably be in this area, with then rooms back here eventually. So I guess that this would be the food store. Bit of a walk to get to this area, but it'll be fine. Then we could have a storage room in here. Actually, I kind of like that idea. And we can use hydroponics as well. Did I ever play Empire Earth's expansion? Not sure I did. Because I played a lot of Empire Earth. I played a little bit of Empire Earth 2. I didn't think it was quite as good. I then also played a lot of Rise of Nations, which has a lot of similarities. Alright, where's my plan? Here it is. So we want a 15 by 15 storage. So it would be something like this, although we want probably double land outside. So if we go here, that could be a storeroom. We could even make this food storage. Or we could make this the kitchen. Or the group area. In fact, that's probably going to be the group activities area thing. Then I have a feeling that food storage is going to be here, so it can be expanded upon. We'll make that also a 15 by 15. Art of Conquest. That does ring a bell. And then I guess we'll put the kitchen here. So food storage, first of all, this is a bad plan. Because we want at least triple layer of insulation for the doors. We can eventually put a door here. That's kind of why I'm thinking that. So we have this here. So you have a door, space, door. And that way you have the... damn it, what's it called? Airlock. So that's the food storage. Then I think the food preparation. So again, door, empty door. This should be the kitchen area. Last time I played, my kitchen was way too small, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. I think this might actually just turn out to be storage or something. I'm going to remove that plan for now. And then finally, we're going to have a thing here, which is going to be the general eating area. Fairly large rooms, but we can expand them out as we go, so we don't need to prep them all from the very, very beginning. Open space on the left of that. What, this? It's so long ago that I played Empire Earth that I really couldn't tell you about the different empires. Alright, so this is going to be an entrance. And then I think we're just going to stick an entrance here and here to keep movement areas to a minimum. So that's going to be what we're going to mine out eventually. And this is going to be the farm. We'll wait until that's all been gathered. I think we will start mining this area out just a little bit. Oh, the other thing that we need is a place for the hot air to be spat out. I'm kind of thinking maybe we do want to spit the hot air out here. We can eventually turn this into a defensive area. So yeah, this is actually going to be where that goes. In fact, I just realised that that is actually the centre, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what's the centre? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 is the centre. That is the centre. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Bad miners have a low yield. That makes sense. Oh, I see. Pathfinding Sith power allowed footmen to move through trees. Okay. Right, so that is a lot of fruit that we do want to have gathered out. So I'm going to just set this to be mined out right now. I'm going to say mine. I mean, the other thing I can do is spit the hot air out to here. That would seem to make more sense. So yeah, go ahead and mine out this area and this. So this is going to be the main entrance. This is going to be the hot air area. Okay, so we've at least got our main base area sorted. Bringing in the food supplies. We will need to set up a stockpile, but that can wait. It's not a problem. You're setting that up, that's fine. Right, next thing I want to do is have chop wood, and we're just going to chop all of the wood in this area. Miners are setting off to work. Right, so we're already doing some chopping work, which I don't necessarily think is the most important right now. So we're going to make that level 5 so that the miners can do their other things. Eagle Slay and Relus. Why don't you use hot air to warm up the base for winter? Yeah, could do that too. And just make this like a recycling area. Oh, that's a point. Do I have... No, I don't. There is no... No, there's one geothermal. Actually, that's not a bad geothermal location, because I can just block this off and then have a back entrance to that. And that gives me like a back area too. Alright, so we have geothermal there. We have 2 over, 3 over here, 5 over here. This is like geothermal central. So ultimately, I think our base will be kind of spreading out this way, and that's probably where additional farms and stuff will be. If we stay here that long. That might not happen. Alright, other thing I want to do is... structure. We want a door here and here. For the moment, we will leave that open, because we can close it up again later. And then we also want... sleeping spaces. We're just going to put them out here for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Until I can get you something a little bit more enclosed. I could roof over that and make an area room out of it. Yeah, I know. I quite like having these just open areas, though. I don't know, it's just a feature that my bases have. It's like an open courtyard that leads to the main keep type thing. Because I really hate bases that are just one giant bunker. I just think they're a bit boring. Well, yes, granted, they're probably the most efficient. I just find them boring. Really do need to get the storage going soon. I think we do need a storage over here, so maybe have another entrance through there into the storage. Do I want that many entrances into our main base? Well, so long as this entrance is fortified to hell and back, having 2 here probably doesn't matter that much. That's the kitchen, so it doesn't need to be cooled. And the storage area would fit rather nicely right there. QWERTY, major break risk. Oh, that's just because you're surrounded by dirt. Alright, we will go and set up a mass cleaning area job. I can remember how the hell you do that. Oh, it's just something you tell them to do, isn't it? Just do a real quick clean, everyone. Make the area a bit nicer to work in. And we're getting a couple of nice granite chunks that we could use too. Like, how close is close? Oh, it's because you're greedy. You don't like the fact that you slept outside or on the ground. Alright, so we're going to need to sort out some beds and stuff fairly soon. Maybe this will be the early bedroom zone. And then later on we can turn that into the prisoner wards. And that's actually a good idea because that's going to be nice and close to the food supply. Speaking of cleaning, on the cleaning area mod. That's what I used to use Achtung for, but yes, you're probably right. Can someone like compile a list of these? That would be really helpful. Stick them on Discord or something. Right. In fact, I was just going to wall some of this. Maybe I will wall this over and turn it into a room. I like the courtyard though. No, I'm not going to do that. Why are you all saying... Oh, right, because there is literally nothing for you to do. Alright, planning. We want rooms of, what, 5 by 5? Seems fairly reasonable at this stage of the game. And we'll make fairly decent prisons later. So go ahead and mine these out. Just those two for now.